realize that he went further into it. Okay, so let's listen and see what y'all think. Never forget SYCBM, gentlemen, SYCBM.
No, do you think that that it's reasonable for her to expect to be able to find a good relationship, even though she has 7 kids and she's single? Let's start there. Let's just armchair response. All right, guys. What do you guys think? Let's start with a simple yes or no. Do you think that that it's reasonable for her to expect to be able to find a good relationship, even though she has 7 kids and she's single? Let's start there. Let's just armchair response. Yes or no? Do you think that yes, it's reasonable? No, it's not reasonable.
Okay, answer the question. Do you think it's reasonable that she can find someone let's go ahead and define find someone, okay? We're not talking about pick somebody up in the club. We're not talking about, and I don't think that's what she's talking about. I'm pretty sure that woman is looking for a man, a husband, a relationship, a doer, a take care of her, a protector, or whatever you want to call it, okay? She's not looking for the one night stand, only for one night, or whatever you want to call it, okay? Yeah, shout out to Lady of Class. Well, let me go ahead and acknowledge I dodged the trap. Thank you, hun, for being here, and thank you for the support. He said, bet that 7-kid baby mama is on Kendra's new app. Oh, I didn't even know she had an app. Well, I guess she said, well, let's transition this over to the app because I'm tired of it. Shout out to her for that, though. But exactly thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. But just like Lady of Class said, she's looking for a husband. She's looking for a husband. And for those that weren't here when we originally looked at this, when the woman gave her you should go back to your children's father because she got 1 baby dad and 7 kids. She made this face like she don't want nothing to do with him. Even though she gave that man 7 kids, they had 7 kids together. Now it's the gas face. Shout out to those who know. And now it's like, child. Okay. So it sounds like most of y'all are saying no. Let's hear what Boyce got to say, because he thinks it's reasonable to think that she can find a husband. Yeah, she probably can if you go on the anything is possible type of time, right? But it's the quality at the end of the day, Boyce. And he know damn well the odds are it's a no, especially while she got a bunch of kids right damn now.
She needs to focus on her kids and kind of leave love off the table for a while. What do y'all think? And I'd like to know what you guys think, because I want to kind of lay out a framework to kind of look at this conversation. The first thing that I think that is missed in this discussion that nobody talks about is a fundamental, very basic, simple question. The simple question is this: who in the hell told you that it makes sense to go ask podcasters for relationship advice? What is it in the background of somebody with a YouTube channel that gives them the credentials and makes them qualified to evaluate your personal relationships and what you do with your children? You see, this is part of what's wrong with your community right now.
Let me address him, because we have to remember also, he's not, and I didn't pick it up last time. This was an event that the team of tonight's conversation has, because they have them in major cities where they go to places, I don't know what you would call it, and people pay. They pay for tickets to come in there and to hear the conversation. So this is not about them being on YouTube, because they are on many a platform, just like many a people are, right? They said, come on, let's talk together. He want to reduce it down to just somebody being on YouTube, like he ain't on YouTube. Dude, you on YouTube too. So I'm not sure where the disparaging comments are coming from, because they want to hear from their peers or hear from people that look like them. Now, listen, I don't think it's the best advice, not necessarily, but it depends on who it is that you're looking for. If you can find somebody that's got some damn common sense, then fine. If you want to go follow the TikTok therapist, good luck to you. Good luck to you. I'm just saying. But if there's groups of people, we know that there's groups of people that's out here. You can find your tribe on YouTube. You can find your tribe anywhere. You can find them on Twitter or whatever. But for him to sit up here and act like there's something wrong with YouTube when he on same damn platform as the rest of us is half damn crazy. And they were not even on YouTube. They were in a building having a show, I guess I will call it.
This is really what's wrong. You got a bunch of dumbasses on YouTube channels giving you advice on how to live your life. And I'm just going to tell you, point blank period, if you ever want to have a horrible life and you ever want to be in the middle of mess for the rest of your life, if you ever want to be in the middle of a bunch of dumb decisions, go to YouTube and let YouTubers tell you how to live your life. Literally, go let YouTubers, let people in the comment section tell you what to do with your kids, and watch how quickly that screws up your kids. Because you got to remember that in the YouTube space is a space where Black trauma really shows itself in high form. That's why Club Shay Shay and all these other platforms are so messed up with all this toxicity,
the shade, okay? The shade to Club Shay Shay. So you have a Black man who supports Black men sometimes and sometimes not to go talk negatively about Club Shay Shay when he on YouTube just like Boyce is on YouTube just like I'm on YouTube. I don't know what anything has to do with any of that got to do with anything. Right? So what if you listen to your mama who ain't never been married and you want to talk to her about marriage? What if you listen to your best friend who gets cheated on every single night, but she go ahead and take advice from that person? It's the YouTube that's the problem, right? It's the YouTube that's the problem, right? All right, cool, boys.
Drama, negative energy. It's because that's your community. That's a reflection of your community. Cat Williams went on Club Shay Shay and it was a complete drama queen fest. Just gossiping and attacking and everything else. He goes on Joe Rogan and actually
another Black man that he up here disparaging. Oh, it's going to be a lot of interruptions today, y'all. So another man, Cat Williams, let's go ahead and disparage him too. Boyce, you got anything to say about yourself? You Black man on YouTube, and you got anything to say about yourself? Because you most certainly be talking celebrity stuff. I can't even think right now who it is that he kept talking about. And people in the comments always was like, why you keep talking about him? Why you keep talking about him? I can't even remember. I should have looked it up. I apologize. Shout out to Skinny Boy, 20 Boy, late. Just late. Just a mess. Just a hot mess. He said, I'm late. Can we take Lady of Class to Pound Town? Just come in here, just messing stuff up. Shout out to you, hon. I see you. I appreciate you. But yes, we gonna point it out. We did take her to Pound Town. We took Lady of Class to Pound Town. Now, if you was here on time, you would have known that.
My man. My man.
Shout out to Skinny Boy, 20 Boy, my troll extraordinaire. Shout out to Lady of Class, my girl. Thank you so much, hon. She said your value is authenticated by the market. The market has spoken. They just don't like what it's saying. Shout out to you. So it seems to me, and I already knew this, but I feel like we can go ahead and say that, you know, Boyce wants, you know, to appease to women, to appeal to women. So actually, him and Ace Metaphor, no offense against neither one of them, probably should be hooking up, right? That's what they looking for. That's who they want to appeal to. That's who they want to continue with. Yeah, girl, you can do. The girl that answered her said, the lady that answered her, we gave her props. She said, you probably should go back to your baby daddy, basically, until your kids get older. Because I believe she had young kids. But, you know, anything is possible according to Boyce. And I'm pretty sure that based off of things I've heard, Ace Metaphor probably would have said the same thing. But it was a lady that answered her back. So let's let them finish, y'all. Well, we might not listen to this whole thing. You know, I had to fast forward it.
Has an intellectual conversation. That right there tells you that your community is not filled with people that are qualified to give you advice on how to build a proper family, because your community doesn't do it. 76% of the people that are giving you advice didn't even have a father in the house. And many of them are not married, have never had a healthy relationship in their life, couldn't have a healthy relationship if you gave them $1 million to do it. So these are not qualified to tell you what to do with your kids. So if I'm talking to this mother of 7, I'd say, to hell with these people think. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Like, I'd say, well, what credentials do these people have other than having a YouTube channel that makes you even want to make yourself vulnerable to their input? Talk to a therapist. Talk to a family expert. Talk to somebody who knows how to rear children properly. Talk to somebody who's got a degree in that shit. Stop talking to dumbasses who have YouTube channels.
And please make sure you include yourself in that. And that's not because I'm feeling any way about it, but he got all this, like, he mad about this, y'all. Like he mad about this for some woman with 7 damn kids and blonde damn hair, knowing damn well don't belong to her, going where she paid money to go and ask her question. He all hype while he's spitting all over the daggone camera. Okay. I mean, dude, it is just, you're really snapping here for something that she chose to do. Now, let's keep that in mind. She chose to do it. Ain't nobody call her out. Ain't nobody go search for her. Ain't nobody ask for her opinion. She wanted it. Sounds very familiar. Now, who is it? Now, somebody else used to have that same stuff happen. And women used to go over there and look for an opinion, get the opinion, and then the whole damn world was mad because of the daggone answers.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Okay. Listen. I mean, this stuff about the community and, where they go to get their answers. It's never made any sense. But let's make sure that you go ahead and talk about Shannon, talk about Kat, talk about the Black community as a whole, and then want to talk about how pro-Black you are. I tell you, y'all can have these pros, child. You can have these pros. You hear me? Because they ain't consistent from one Monday to the next Wednesday to the next Saturday to the next damn Monday.
Did I sound mad? Did I sound triggered by that? That's because we all crazy. All right. Second piece here. Children are a blessing, but you don't understand what a blessing children are until you get to a certain age and a certain level of maturity. The problem you have in your community is that you have a community that really lacks masculinity.
You ninjas. You ninjas. The community lacks masculinity. I'm not getting a lot of masculinity right now as I'm going over this video, but that's just how I'm seeing it, okay? It sounds like a bitch fest. I got to be honest with you right now. Yes, you do sound upset, Boyce, okay? Sorry we didn't go over this when we saw this the first time, y'all, okay? But this is looking half damn crazy. Yeah, it's a problem in the community. Absolutely. Absolutely. But here's the thing, Boyce. It's interesting that a woman can go and have 7 kids for a daggone man, then turn around and make the gas face about a man that she slept with at minimum 7 times in order to produce the most important thing that people can do is produce damn kids that they don't damn care about enough of the daggone time. That's why they out here acting like gremlins, putting the rest of us in damn danger. Then when people say we don't want to deal with it, people like you act like we crazy because we don't want to deal with people that got freaking gremlins. Gremlinizing all over the damn place. But no, let's take it back to the most important. You should talk to people. Boy, didn't this man just get married? Like 4 years ago? I ain't even been on YouTube for 4 years. So it must be like 3 to 2 years. But now he gonna talk about the way that it worked. Did it work that way for you? I mean, I'm assuming it don't even matter if he's been divorced or not, okay? But like, are you the authority on it then? Child, I tell you, the all damn audacity for somebody to call somebody out when it looks like when what you got going on with it ain't too much better than what the hell who you talking about. Shout out to Corey Joe. Thank you so much, hon. He said, I'm supposed to care about this biatch. I don't.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for that bitch. I don't.
Shout out to you. Everybody hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new.
You have a lot of men who cannot even fathom the idea of doing the work required and having the maturity required to be able to manage a group of children. They never saw it. They never had it. They never engaged with a real man on a daily basis. They never had a man step in for their mother. So they really think that their job is to go around, spread your seed, put your penis in every girl that moves, show up to her house just to have sex and eat dinner, and then go home and literally reject these little children, these little souls, these little innocent kids that might be looking to you for mentorship or leadership. Now, I'm not here to tell every man how to be a man. I can't do that. I can only talk to the men who want to be men. And
let me talk to the women who clearly don't know how to not open up them legs and take all that pleasure. and don't know how to use birth control and don't know how to not get pregnant, but somehow, some way can find out when the Section 8 list opens and stand in line for hours and hours and hours and hours on end, but somehow, some way got to go down to the White Damn House to tell Joe Biden it's your responsibility to pay my student loans that I took out because I can't send my kids to college because my student loans is too much. We wasn't smart enough to do that. Isn't that the lane that he should be in? Is it just me? Like, we gonna ignore, it's all you ninjas' fault, okay? You ninjas ain't ish. All you do is put your penis into people, then you leave, then you go home to somebody's basement. You don't take care of them. They looking up to you and they be lost. That's what's happening around here, okay? That's what he's just saying. This is a supporter, this is a pro-black talking. This is a pro-black talking. So he can find a way to absolve a woman who had who had children, 7 children for one man, and now she's giving him the gas face about a man that she clearly spent at least 8 good years with and gave him 7 children. But now all of a sudden it turns into it's a man problem. That's really the route. And when she's the one that's out here asking for it, looking for the next person to have 7 kids with, allegedly, goes right over his head, right? It's all you ninjas' fault. Crust, dust, must, and rust. And Yardley, shout out to you, hon. He said, Boyce is a clown. Ladies, ask yourself this. Would you allow your son to date a woman with 7 kids, dedicated his life on raising 7 non-biological kids? He got 7 kids, y'all? I ain't know he had 7 kids. I know that. I'm assuming that lady's kids is probably grown. Like, they probably ain't dealing with youngins. I would assume. I don't know these people, right? But I'm just saying the way that blonde-haired lady looked, her kids are not in their 20s. They're not. She barely 30 some odd years old. So her kids are young. 7 kids. That's not a problem. So Boyce, the problem is all this masculinity is not here. There was some masculinity at least 7 damn times up in there. So the question is, how come she couldn't make it work, but she got a gas face for a man that she gave 7 kids to? Why is that not the conversation? Just ignore that part, right? And just jump to, it's all some ninja's fault. Sorry, y'all. I didn't know where I was. Hold on. Please hit the like button, y'all. My bad. Please make sure you hit the like button.
And those who already are there. The little boys I can't deal with, but I can tell you in our community, you have a lot of 45-year-old teenagers out here. You have a lot of men who don't want responsibility for anything. They can't even take responsibility for themselves.
Not you 45 plus year olds that are just teenagers. Just continue, boys. Continue on. This is what we was originally only going to look at, y'all. This is just the beginning. He's like going in on men as a man, as a pro-black man, talking about black men. This is a pro-black, y'all.
So the idea of imagining taking responsibility for a group of people, being a leader, leading a group of people, that's beyond their comprehension for some of them. So I can definitely say this. If I was talking to the woman and she wanted my 2 cents, I would say, well, if you're going to get
but it's okay for the businessman, banker, money dude to give his advice, but it's not okay for the person that she asked for the advice from to give advice because they on YouTube while he's on YouTube. Did I get that right, y'all?
a man that's going to help you with those 7 kids, you better find you a real man. You better find a man that knows how to hustle. You better find a man that ain't scared of hard work. You better find a man who understands responsibility. You got to find a man who has an investor's mindset where he understands that investing.
The woman has blonde hair. You think she thinking about investor mindset? Now I know somebody will come through. You don't know. That doesn't mean anything. It means a lot. It means a lot. If you are the mother of 7 kids and you had to go to the Tonight Conversation show and then you got blonde hair, blonder than Chrissy Snow, shout out to those who know, to ask if you think that you could find a man for you and your 7 kids while giving the father of said kids the gas face, she's typical. I don't care what nobody says.
And young people is a good way to protect himself in old age. It's a great contribution to the community. You have to find a man who's got real masculinity. Masculinity is not just smoking a cigar. You see guys running around smoking cigars and growing beards because those beards literally are beards. The beards are fake masculinity used to cover up false masculinity. It covers up their weakness. It covers up their insecurity. So they think that that's masculinity. Drinking liquor, smoking cigars, and growing a beard. That does not make
drinking, smoking cigars, and whatever the hell else he said is all you ninjas think is maturity. Okay. He just keeps digging this hole, right? You ain't ish. So he's going along with the crust, dust, must, rust, ashy ass bums. Okay. Grow a beard, smoke weed. I don't know. Whatever the hell else he said. Smoke a cigar. That's not masculinity. That's not masculinity. Why would you do this? Why would you say this? And what? So you think that's where that woman, so in my mind, you think that that's where that woman is with her thought process when it comes to a man then? That's what you think. Because my question would be, what the hell happened with you? If you gave a man 7 damn kids, why the hell are you not with him? What the hell is the problem? It'll be something silly, I'm sure. But that's not the route anybody want to take. And that's not even about blaming the woman. That's just common damn sense. You just 7 kids. That is, if 7 kids is not a fucking commitment, what is? How about that? 7 kids. What is a commitment? 8? So maybe if they got to 8, she would be committed.
Make you a man. That does not make you masculine. What makes you a man is having strategic thinking, intelligence. What makes you a man is the ability to work hard for your goals. What makes you a man is being able to compete in the world. What makes you a man is being able to lead properly. What makes you a man is being able to take responsibility for something.
What makes you a woman is to be able to be in it and deal with whatever the hell the problems are instead of running every time something go the way that you don't want it to. Something gets a little bit hard. Ain't nobody talking about no DV. Ain't nobody talking about no damn essay. You can't just be happy all the damn time. You need to understand the fact that if you want to be with someone and you want to require something, then you require it before you turn around and you give somebody 7 damn kids and then turn around thinking that somebody else is supposed to take on that responsibility of your irresponsibility not to get the daggone commitment before you committed to having 7 daggone kids that you got to take care of. That's your responsibility. And he's assuming that the daggone man did something wrong. And even if he did, just say that the man did do something wrong. You telling me that since kids are that important, Boyce, because you just now said that they are most important, and I do agree with you on that, it's more important for her to put that damn blonde wig on, all the rest of that shit to go out tonight's conversation. That says a lot right damn there. What it also means to be a freaking responsible woman is to not think that you can just go and get any old man whenever you freaking feel like it, whenever the mood strikes you, and then move on because somebody told you no or decided that they wanted something done a particular way. He don't know nothing about what that man did or did not have. What we only know is what she's projecting, and it don't look that damn good. But he ain't gonna see that part. That's okay. That's why I'm here. I speak for a woman. This is what you're supposed to do. This is what you should do. Let me put it like he said. This is what you should do. You should know to be more responsible. You should know who the hell it is that you're dealing with before you allow them to run all up in you and take all that pleasure. You need to get to know people before you sit up here and you go and you decide to have daggone kids and then turn around acting like, oh, my bad. No, that's not responsible. And you need to go ahead and figure out what the hell it is that you're going to do when you decided that you wanted to have them damn 7 kids. You clearly didn't have no damn marriage. So what was your damn plan? What was your damn plan? Because she need to have the same set of mindset. She the one that's going to have to work. She's the one that is probably going to have to take most of the daggone responsibility. But guess what? When you was laying down, you wasn't worried about it. So don't be worrying about it now. Step up, woman up, do what needs to be done. The kids come first. But because you there, that shows me that the kids ain't coming first. You don't know. I know. She trying to go find the next thing to sit on, period, and looking for someone who's going to freaking take care of her and all 8 of them. Let's just call all 8 of them. All 8 of them. And God knows, what if they got kids? And he's sitting up here trying to be like, oh, you can get whatever. You can get whatever you want. Don't listen to people on YouTube. Don't listen to people on YouTube. I agree. Especially with people, just like he said. He just said it. You don't know no degree. They don't know nothing about no relationships. Oh, but this is what I think. If you ask me, this is what I think. Okay. And that's what the woman thought when she went to specifically ask her about it. And guess what? She the one that at the end of the day looked half damn crazy. Don't even know what the damn man's side of the damn story is. Just go ahead and assume and insult all black men, the pro-black, insult all black men with just about every single word that comes out of his daggone mouth. Shout out to Yardley for the 20. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. He said, I was engaged with a woman with 2 kids and it was stressful. I'm not bad mouthing my ex and I take full responsibility on why that relationship didn't work. But fellas, especially black men with no kids, please do not date women with kids. Well, listen, shout out to you and thank you for sharing. This is y'all's, what's the word? Lane, because I don't know this. I just know it from the other daggone side. You know what I'm saying? Because I know biatches. I don't care what they say. I'm a biatch too. Okay. And I'm telling you, he can go ahead and he can say whatever he want, but he ain't looking at it from the same way that I'm looking at it. Just like the thing with that damn Drea person. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of all that. Them people is grown. How many stories have we seen with these damn women who are messing around with these damn kids? 13, 14, going on a trip with your damn husband, and then you gonna have a fight with your husband, and you go sneak into the 14 and 15-year-olds room and letting them sleep up in there. Come on. I can't even get it out. I'm so disgusted. I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Yardley.
Come on, boss soon. We gonna hook you up. We gonna make sure you get that backstreet fun. Yeah. You got a couple of kids. You don't have no job. Yeah. Don't worry about it, little girl. That's my job. Yeah. Come in by your sexy.
Listen, Yardley knows. Y'all got the information. Do with it what you will.
That is literally a universal metric of masculinity, even amongst mammals. They measure masculinity by how much territory you can control and how many people you can actually hold down. So a lot of your men are weak. They are the beta to the white man's alpha. They don't know nothing about taking leadership and nothing.
You gentlemen are weak. Shout out to everybody who is here, but I'm talking about to you ninjas right now. You're weak. You're the beta to the white man's alpha. According to this business pro-black YouTuber.
All they know how to do is be pleasure seekers. All they know how to do is show up for the sex and dinner and then go home because they don't want responsibility for anything because responsibility scares them. So I'm not saying that every man needs to go and take responsibility for somebody's kids because you may not be qualified for the job. But I am here to say that there are millions of children in the black community. There are millions of kids who, through no fault of their own, have no man that's protecting them. There are millions of children out there. And what is really fascinating to me is how many people will just look at that situation and say, fuck those kids. I just don't understand how you could call yourself pro-black and say to hell with
the damn audacity. The damn audacity. Woo! I should have brought wine. Damn it. Woo! Lord. Woo! Child. Whoo, is this what pro-black means, y'all? Is this what pro-black means? Anybody? Bueller. So you insult half of the pro-blacks that you're pro-black for over and over and over and over again?
With all these little black babies, I don't care nothing about these damn kids. All I care about is my liquor, my weed, and my hoes. That's what you have. You have a lot of little 45-year-old children. They walk around. Whoa. You see the one guy, there was one guy when she said she had 7 kids, he pulled his sunglasses down like, I ain't messing with that. And I'm not saying that somebody needs to go, that he needs to go be with her. He shouldn't try it because he's not qualified. He can't do the job. He's going to fail. But
he's not qualified. He's going to fail. Because the woman came out talking about she got 7 kids and she looked like she about 33, 34 years old and she looking for a new man. And somebody has the audacity to be like, whoa, even though the whole crowd was basically like, whoa, when she said it. But because he saw him do it, then Goodbye. Child. Woo, Lord, help your people. Woo. Where'd it go? Oh, Lord. I hit the wrong button messing around with him. Oh, Lord, where'd it go? Shit. Sorry, y'all. I'm all riled up. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Lord, here it is. Lord.
But what I am saying is that nobody on that panel is qualified to tell her what she's capable of in her life. Nobody. 7 kids, yes, that is a variable. That is a variable. But there's many ways to look at that. You know what? I'm gonna tell you where I learned a lot about the value of young people is I used to be a track coach. I used to be a track coach for inner city kids. Most of those kids did not have a father, so a lot of those children looked at me as a father figure. And what I really loved was the ability to influence those children, to be able to talk to those men, or those young men and young women, and work with them and help them to grow into solid citizens in the Black community. That was an honor for me. I did not see that as like, oh, well, I need to get compensation for that. Da, da, da. No, I saw that as an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And so ultimately, I just don't understand this. Why do you hate Black children so much? They didn't do anything to create their situation. If that's not a situation for you, you should walk away from that. You should not on any level go in and make somebody feel bad about a situation that's already difficult. If you can't handle it, that's fine. Just stay out of it. So
who was in it? What is he talking about? Who was in her situation? No one there, and none of us would have known nothing about it if she didn't open her damn mouth. But I guess he don't see it that way. He don't see it that she's looking for someone to talk to her. He doesn't see that she's asking. I guess we just supposed to ignore all that. And because some man went, oh my God, basically with 7 kids, that's crazy. And he don't qualify. F them kids. You hear me? Yeah, I said it. F them kids. Not about that lady, about any of these people sitting up here having all these kids for somebody, all these different people, and then think that somebody's supposed to come through and save the damn day. That sounds crazy. I mean, if you want to, as a person who's had a stepfather, I'm not, saying that it's not a possibility. But come on now, that's a lot to expect for 7 damn kids. I was 1 damn kid. Hell, he the one that had a bunch of kids. Shit, he added me. Thank God, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Child, honestly, what was my mother thinking? Now that I think about it, child, girl, what? Girl, what? I swear I don't even know. Child, how many stepbrothers and sisters I have? Child, I think it probably was 7. Woo, not to be giving out my mother's business, but damn, now that I'm thinking back, shit. That man had a bunch of kids. I mean, he was a good man to me and everything, but Lord. Woo, I can't, child. This man, I can't. Shout out to Yardley with another 20. Thank you so much, child. Woo. Y'all, hold on. I need a moment because this man, I'm not trying to get all riled up. Whew. Shout out to Yardley for another 20, hun. Thank you so much. He said, believe it or not, there's lots of white single mothers too. Absolutely. They be on tickety talk, but you don't see white men encouraging other white men to date women with kids. I don't. I actually see them saying who is Legion of Men, I think is who he's called. This white guy. He's always no. Single mothers, no. Always. I swear to you, that's his whole damn platform. I didn't see him come from 20,000 up to 400 damn thousand. He's like, no. Every day he consistent. No. I don't know if y'all know him. I think it's Legion of Men. White guy with glasses all damn time. He got a pretty good channel over there. He says, or only in the Black community, you see these pander bears like Boyce promoting that nonsense and looking half damn crazy while being pro-Black and insulting said Blacks that he's allegedly pro-Black for.
Hey, my brother.
Thank you so much for supporting the habit. Shout out to Walk 434 in here. He said how his big ass coach track was the kids chasing ice cream trucks. Oh, the views of the super chatters is not necessarily the views of the hostess. Y'all not getting me in trouble today. Shout out to the chat. I appreciate you. Shout out to DJ Yobi. I see you. I appreciate you. He said, I believe we should change the laws and allow Boyce and Dr. Umar to marry as many of these women that they want to. They can have them all. F them kids. Exactly. We on the F them kids tip. Shout out to RBN. Shout out to Lady of Class. Appreciate you. She says, what women will be successful taking on 7 kids? I'm assuming you meant man, but still, it's just so weird. I'm sorry. It's just weird. It's only 7 kids. You don't know. Hell, I don't even want to take care of one damn dog, let alone 7 damn kids. Like, what the hell? I'm going to give him about 5 more minutes because it's 40 minutes and we're moving on to the next video. It's all Boyce today, y'all.
Well, I blame her and I blame the panel. You know, the panel, you can't blame them for just giving whatever dumb advice they were going to give. They can just do that. But
insult more black people. They just dumb.
But the woman, I would say to her, like, why are you even, this is a serious conversation. You need to solve a very serious problem. The first problem you have to solve is what happened here? How did I have 7 children with a man and then have things not work out and then think I can just go and pretend like this never occurred? Now your children are going to be affected by the decisions made between you and your husband. You're going to have to work on that. You're going to have to.
Did she say husband? I don't recall her saying husband.
Your kids are going to need therapy most likely because divorce is very painful for children. When their parents break up, it hurts kids. It hurts them, right? So that's the first thing I would say. Then I'll say number 2 is
they're already broken up.
No, we're not taking this problem to the podcasters. To hell with those podcasters. These are people that run their mouths on the internet for a living in their mama's basement. They're not relevant to a.
So we all are running podcasts in our mama's basement.
Grown-up situation that you're dealing with. So what we're going to do is we're going to start reading some books. We're going to learn how to raise children. We're going to learn how to attract and how to retain the right kind of man. Because I don't care how many kids, a woman can have 1,000 kids. If she is a good-looking woman who knows how to treat a man well, there are real men out here who say, you know what, it ain't nothing but a thing to take care of those 7 kids.
Anybody or any of those men here, let me dial that back real quick, let y'all hear that again, okay? Because I know y'all are crusty and dusty and rusty.
With. So what we're going to do is we're going to start reading some books. We're going to learn how to raise children. We're going to learn how to attract and how to retain the right kind of man. Because I don't care how many kids, a woman can have 1,000 kids. If she is a good-looking woman who knows how to treat a man well, there are real men out here who say, you know what, it ain't nothing but a thing to take care of those 7 kids.
It ain't nothing but a thing to take care of them 7 kids. Any of you here, Bueller, any of you here that don't care if it's 1,000 kids, as long as she look good and she has a pleasant disposition, you have no problem with taking her and her kids on. Anyone here? Now let's just bring it back down to the 7 kids, not 1,000. But whoever said the law should be changed so that Boyce and what's his name can marry all these women that they telling you ninjas to marry and take on and deal with. Child, I tell you what, you know what? This is the problem right here. Then we gonna move on to the next video, child, because he getting on my nerves. That's the same thing as incurring student loan debt, $250,000. You got your education, you got your degree, you got a job that's not enough to pay for it, and now you sitting up here upset at Joe Biden, who's got nothing to do with it, because he won't waive your student loans, and then you said it's too much, even though you got the education. You got the whole education, you got the whole degree, and now you want to say, you know what? I'm going to keep this, but I want you to take that. What's the difference? You're shirking your responsibilities. This is what you agreed to do. Now you think you could just run on out here and tell somebody to just take this damn debt because I don't feel like it? The all damn audacity. Shout out to Yardley for another 10. I appreciate you, hon. He said, for the record, I have nothing against single moms. And if a black man with no kids chooses to date a woman with kids and they live happily ever after, God bless them. But our community needs to stop promoting that nonsense.
Where my money? ain't right.
I agree with you completely, but this is the pro-black. These are the pro-blacks. Okay. It's not a big deal, child. So basically what he's saying is you go out there and have 1,000 kids. It don't matter. Any man that don't want you, that means there's something wrong with him and not you. I don't care what these new people say. I don't care what these crazy biatches say. I don't care what these feminist people say. You women control access to sex. And if you are willing to open up and you don't want no damn birth control to be used and you want to be out here using methods that you know damn well are probably not the best methods to use in order to not become pregnant. And all we talking about is pregnancy right now. We ain't even talking about nothing damn else. And you choose to do it over and over and over. And then everybody just always seems to want to say it's the man, 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 it's him, that ninja, he did it. Oh my God. Every single time, all the damn time. I mean, at the end of the day, let's not forget about Jay, y'all. We not forget about Jay. 50 some odd kids with about 14 women who continue to have kids with that man over and over and over and over. Best friends broke up while they both effing the same damn man. But Boyce, you don't want to talk about that? You don't want to talk about that part? Now, I'm not saying you got to know about Boyce, but when they say that these people is effing the same daggone men, we've seen video after video after video after video after video of that being true, including that rapper dude sitting on the steps with all them women sitting around him, ready and willing to go into that house and F him some more and give him some more damn kids. I'm trying to understand when the narrative is ever going to get to the, we need to start taking a look at something different, because this blaming men all the time. And please, let's get it straight. I'm not black male identified. I'm all male identified. Okay. Because you are a freaking adult. Just like that dude that got Drea pregnant is a freaking adult. Just like Drea is a freaking adult. Just like Cassie is a freaking adult. And all this trying to blame this other person, this other person, this other person. And then always trying to say it's these daggone dudes that's doing wrong. If they ain't graping you, if it ain't no essay, then that means that you're wrong because you decided to be free. And now this is your results with no requirement whatsoever. It's always somebody, 10 years. I forget who that was. Wasted 10 years of her damn life. Then talk about he wasted her life. Bitch, you wasted your own damn life. And y'all keep doing it over and over and over again, looking for the swag. And he got pretty hair and bow legs. All that foolishness.
Physically. We do not care